Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jill, otherwise known as the Enlightened Target, and this channel is devoted to narcissistic abuse awareness and recovery, parental alienation, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and anything and everything associated with those three main topics. Today we're going to talk about the best weapons you have at your disposal to combat and use against a narcissist. And these things will work for any narcissist in your life, whether it's a parent or a partner, a friend, a coworker, a boss, a neighbor, a child, whatever. One of the most beneficial things of being in a relationship with a narcissist, if there actually is anything that is truly beneficial, is that they all, for the most part, think the same. They operate the same. They typically abuse in the same ways depending on what type of narcissist they are. And they are absolutely addicted to narcissistic supply. Therefore, the ways that we fight back, or the weapons that we have that will actually work to use against them or to our advantage, will also be the same. Sometimes it's hard for a normal person to understand or comprehend that these things are actually the best assets we have to use as a weapon against a narcissist, because these things may not be something a person like you would get upset about or feel threatened by. But what you must remember is narcissists do not think, feel, or operate anything like we do. So the weapons we have at our disposal to use against them, we may find odd or strange because we don't view those things necessarily as something that would drive us crazy or upset us. But again, narcissists are completely different than we are. So what we use as a weapon against them is going to be different than what we would use or think to use or do against a normal person. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I would like to invite you to please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because I put out new videos every week. Also, I am now on Wizio, which is a platform designed for experts in certain fields to be available to their followers to ask specific questions and get a detailed response directly to you. This is a really great alternative to those of you who maybe can't afford coaching with me. If you are interested, my Wizio link is linked in the description. And as always, if you are interested in private narcissistic abuse recovery coaching with me, please visit my website or send me an email. Both are linked in the description below. Okay, so today we are talking about what your number one or your best weapons you have at your disposal to use against a narcissist in your life. Now, let me just say, please understand, you must use your own judgment when we are talking about doing things that are going to intentionally upset a narcissist. If you are dealing with a malignant narcissist or a sociopath, please be very careful and give great consideration to this before you decide to poke the bear, so to speak. Malignant narcissists and sociopaths can and many times are dangerous. So if you have any form of a relationship with either of these types, the best and really only way to win is to get away and go no contact. So just be advised, and please use discretion before you implement any of these tactics. The number one weapon you have at your disposal to use against a narcissist is your silence. Remember, narcissists are addicted to narcissistic supply, and if they view you as a source of supply and you do not respond to them, even if they ask you something, if you just stay focused on whatever you're doing and you remain silent, that will literally usually drive a narcissist out of their mind. Now, some of you might say, isn't that the same thing as the silent treatment that they do to me? And if I'm honest, sure it is, but it works. And it's an effective weapon that you have if and when you want to take some of your power back, or you want to make the narcissist frustrated. Another wonderful tool victims have at their disposal to use to their advantage as a weapon against a narcissist is talking to them without any emotion. This drives them insane because, again, your reaction, your emotions are the narcissistic supply that they desperately need. So if you speak to them in an emotionless, monotone, straightforward, straight to the point manner and show zero emotion, trust me when I tell you this will drive them absolutely crazy. So, for example, let's say you're walking into a room they are in, and he or she says, "Well, hi Jill, long time no see. You look great. How have you been?" And you respond, "Fine," and keep moving. If they start to tell you something new and exciting that they have been doing, your response might be a dead-eyed, "Okay," and nothing more. Anyway, you get the idea. Next, a wonderful weapon that victims have that they can use as a weapon against a narcissist is your indifference. Become completely and totally indifferent to their presence, to what they want to talk about, to what they are wanting to do or not do. You behave as if you simply don't care. Their plans or wishes aren't even on your radar. That indifference, again, starves them of the narcissistic supply they are so desperate to obtain from you. And as they are unable to get you to comply, you will watch them start to spiral, start to show their true colors more and more, and it will frustrate them beyond belief. Next, an amazing weapon that all victims have at their disposal to use against the narcissist in your life is becoming boring, and I mean boring, further than gray rock. You become the absolute most unentertaining, uninterested, uninviting, boring person you know how to be. Whatever you do with the narcissist, you act completely uninterested. If they want to have a specific conversation, you behave as if it's the most boring, stupid, uninteresting topic you have ever heard in your life. You might even yawn or do a few eye rolls to get the point across. Picking up your phone and playing with it to get the message to them that you are completely and totally bored with anything that has to do with them. This will drive them crazy, you know. Sometimes it's fun for a victim to be able to fight back in their own way that doesn't violate your values or integrity. If you have had a relationship with a narcissist, then in my opinion, you have more than earned the right to have a little fun at their expense, and acting as if you are literally bored to death with anything that has to do with them is a great tool that you have that you can use to your advantage. Another amazing weapons victims of narcissists have that they can use is just flat out ignore the narcissist. And when I say ignore, I mean ignore. If you are walking in a room and they are standing there, you don't make eye contact. You don't say hello. You do not acknowledge they are in your presence. If they text you, they get nothing back, not one single word. If they ask you a question, you pretend as if you do not hear whatever it is they said, and you keep moving on with your day and ignore that they exist. I'm not sure there is anything worse for a narcissist to experience or live through than being completely and totally ignored. And lastly, a fantastic weapon a victim has at his or her disposal to use against a narcissist is complete and total preoccupation with someone or something else when you are in their presence. We all know that narcissists need to feel acknowledged. They need to feel like they are the most valuable and important thing in the world, no matter where they are or who they are around. Therefore, if and when you are in their presence and you are completely consumed and preoccupied with someone or something else, and they are unable to get your attention, trust me when I tell you, that will make them so frustrated, so confused, so bewildered that they will slowly start to unravel right in front of you. So enjoy. The way I see it, victims have earned the right to have a little bit of fun at the narcissist's expense. God knows they have had more than enough fun at ours. Okay, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone.